Good evening, everyone. We're back again. It's been just terrible weather here. I mean, depending on how you look at it, it's just been raining all day, extremely hard, off and on. Haven't really been able to do much with the bees today. Stuck a couple little videos on YouTube just to see what happens. So I thought I'd just go live. There were some really interesting videos I saw. I just want to say hello to Anita at Flower Folk Farms. I see she's working right now, early in the morning over there. That's a little bit of pressure. I got to make something entertaining enough to keep so Anita keeps those headphones on. Doesn't switch it over to some music or something. But I thought I'd just give it a minute or two, see if anybody wants to talk about some legitimate beekeeping stuff. I'd love to. I would love to do that. But if not, I can always fall back on absolutely smashing the living daylights out of my troll because that dude is giving me so much content ideas right now that I could literally go live all day. I don't want to do it all day. I know it will make some people sick. But hey, I can't always be the lighthouse. I have a choice. I can be the lighthouse or I can be the one telling how it really is. And I can do a little bit of both. I thought maybe if I got a visit from the Bee Man or one of those, somebody from that clan over there, the Southern clan of beekeepers, I don't know if they're beekeepers. A lot of them have bees, some don't. If I get some of those trolls in here, I can tear their channel apart too, or I'll just keep smashing on that piece of shit. What's his name? I forget his name. I forgot the channel. Okay, Time is Honey. Yeah, I'll just tear his ass apart again. Because once you open that door, that's what happened. Here's what happened. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody shared that dude had a live video. It was in my feed. Dude has me blocked. He's never gonna come from my feed. So it came up in my feed. Video about a few videos were about some cutout. I didn't really want to watch it, but it's like watching a car accident. You just got to look at it. So, of course, curiosity got the best of me, and I was not let down. It was really, really bad. And a little tiny piece of me kind of pities this guy. I wish I could just be on good terms and say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have done this one thing. Try it this way. But I know his dumb ass would just say something smart back. He just snapped back like an unstable piece of shit. So it's never going to happen. See, we got a couple people here in here. There's no pressure. Just say something. Say what's up. Come on in. We'll talk about bees. I'll put the, let me put the link up there. The only rule is you got to show your face. You can't be uglier than me, so don't feel bad about that. Let's come up here. Come up here and either talk about bees or dig a hole. I don't care. I love doing both. So I'll just give it another minute. Let me see. What videos did I even put up today? Oh, yeah. I clipped a couple of my old videos. There's a cool thing that you can do on YouTube now. I'll tell Anita about it because it's a good idea. I learned about it from somebody else. Probably it's just flying right under the radar. A lot of people don't know about it. But if you can only do it to your own videos. You can click on the little create tab and you can snip a short out of one of your existing videos. All you have to do is kind of crop it so that it's vertical, and you can snip out a little piece up to a minute. And it's cool because let's say you have a 20-minute video and there's a really cool part in the middle that you were like, man, this video, it's a long video, but it has this really cool little part in it. I'd like to make a short out of it. You can snip that little short and put it up, and it will link back to the big video, your longer video, in case people want to see the full video. So I know I got a bunch of lurkers in here gonna learn that little tip, but I've already been doing it a couple times and it worked pretty well. I think one of them got like 1,400 views in like an hour, and then a percentage of those people went back and watched the full video, which was I think only like 8 or 9 minutes long. But I mean, it's good if you want people to see some of your old stuff, because I know my really old videos don't really get many views. I mean, they stank anyway, but who knows why that happens. I think back then I didn't really know much about tagging, or my editing was terrible. It's still not great, but anyway. So for somebody like Anita, who has like very great looking videos, you could really snip out a cool part. Let me see, what else did I learn? I learned a couple other tricks, but I'm not telling the general population about them. If any of my good friends here want to know a couple little tricks that I learned, because I'm not a YouTube expert, you just send me a message. Send me a message on Facebook or something. But all right, nobody here wants to talk about bees. I'm gonna pull up this terrible live video. But this time I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's excruciating. But let's see, how do I put it? There were some very clear clues. Of some things that were, that were not going to go right. So it's not really 100% just talking shit on somebody. People with an open mind and open ears are going to learn something. The creator I'm going to show is not going to learn anything. He's going to stay just spitting out the same tired beekeeping cliches and just garbage all the time. This is going to take me a minute because I didn't set up to, let me see, how do I even do this now? It looks like they changed the oh crap, they changed StreamYard a little bit. It must have updated. Instead of share, it says present. So let's see what happens. Let me see, slides. Wow, hold on. I might not be able to do anything because I don't see, let's see, video file, present screen. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. So they just changed a little bit of the wording on here. So first, let me close that. I'm going to open another window. I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's see. This is like, I'm not going to lie. It's therapeutic to kind of smash a bully back, or someone who thinks they're bullying. Let me see. Here's the funny thing. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's funny. Oh, okay, cool. So, Anita has a question. If you get a chance, I'm setting up a hive for a swarm trap. Feel free to give any tips. God knows I need them. Well, yeah, man, over there in Australia, it's probably, if it's not swarm season right now, it's about to be in a couple weeks. But the thing about swarm trapping is I have so many videos about swarm trapping. I got so many. I have a playlist. It's three videos. They're not long. I think maybe one's 20 minutes or something, but they're pretty in depth, um, easy to follow. Um, so, oh man, B man, but I can get to some of that. Maybe I'll do a specific live stream. I mean, tomorrow or something. I have tomorrow off. So I'll do one just about swarm trapping because here, I'll show you why. Because look who showed up. You can't see because you only have headphones on, but the B man showed up. And here's what. So now, the B man, sorry, my nose itches. The B man is not being the lighthouse right now. He plus he can't spell. Look at this. This guy can't give you tips. He's a loser. This B-man individual here should shut up and go home. And go over to another live stream that's probably going on. Got Tuesday Night Lies. B-man should go over there because now the punishing I'm going to do to the B-man's buddy is going to be sponsored by the B-man. It's the B-man's fault. So yeah, Anita, there's a playlist that just says swarm trapping or something. And I think they all will apply perfectly to Australia just like they do here. It's all the same rules. As far as setting up the boxes, making them out of free things if you can, because who wants to tie up all their woodenware, hanging them up on trees and stuff far away where somebody could steal them. I don't want to. So try to make them out of free stuff. Plus, then when you, let's say you don't get to them right away and you got to cut it apart. If you make a swarm trap out of, say, a styrofoam container, you can just tear that thing apart and don't even worry about, damaging it. Sometimes, like, let's say you use, I don't know, a wooden box and they make all kind of crazy comb in there, or the box falls down and they make comb on the side. It's kind of awkward getting in there into a box. Styrofoam, you just break it apart and get a new one. So I'm going to show all the non-being a lighthouse comments because I say I'm a big First Amendment person, even though YouTube doesn't count as the First Amendment. The B-man, do you want to come on? Do you want to join the live stream? The link's up there. You just got to show whatever you consider a face. You can put it on here. So let's get back to this for now. Let me tell you about the acrobatics I have to get to this channel because Time is Honey blocked me. So I can't just search Time is Honey. I have to go to another channel and go to their subscriptions and then see it at the top. And then click on it. That's how easy it is to get around that. Or I could just log in as one of my other channels. I got 2 other channels. So one of the reasons I was going to dip into this big pile of shit again is because going through the comments on the video about me on Time is Honey's page on his channel, he's flat out lying. He's saying that he never interacted with me. I just came out of the blue and started going after him. Like I have time for that. I have time to pick some random weirdo and just start going after him on my channel. Like that's something I would do. I'm not a perfect person, but that's just not something I would do. I wouldn't just pick some random person and start going after him. The thing is, he's a compulsive liar. I have emails. I could pull an email right now. I have a folder with all the emails that I got from, what the hell is that loser's name? Rich something. Rich whatever. I have a whole folder of emails from Rich starting way back. They're all they're all very, they're pretty, insulting, aggressive, vulgar, um, you know, very just strange things. So I'm just giving it back to them. Could do it on my channel. Pull up any of my videos. They're not all great. Some of them really stink, especially ones that I did a couple years ago. But I'll tear them up. I'll tear up my own videos. Can't you give up? Can't you see he doesn't want anything to do with you? Yeah, I bet he doesn't. That's okay. Why would I give up? I'm not losing. So yeah, no, I don't think he's talked about me recently. But I don't care. He opened the door. Maybe this will be the last one. As long as I don't see any more bullshit about me, if I don't see any more comments. I did notice that there was another beekeeper, somebody from Minnesota. Somebody said that the inbred called me an inbred in a comment. Called me an inbred. I don't know how that could happen. I mean, I can't be more mixed up. No, they still look at this guy. This, you know what? If this live stinks for any other reason, the good parts are where the bee man here comments and can't spell. What they're trying to say is that my videos stink now too, but spelling is it's a tough one for the bee man. The bee man has a really tough time spelling just normal words. But okay, I'm gonna try to just show a little couple clips of these videos and try to teach some people what you don't do. Let me see. Yeah, make sure. So just so everybody knows, let me share screen here. Present screen, Chrome tab. All right. As you can see, the big square where it says fair use on it, that's it would be fair use. It's actually not fair use the way he did it. I could push the issue with YouTube, but I'm not gonna. It's not fair use the way he did it because he didn't add anything to the video. He didn't make any comments about it. He didn't react to it. He didn't do anything. He just took a snippet of what's my property, which is not the same as what I'm doing. What I'm doing is showing and commenting about what I'm seeing. So I'm adding to it because there's really nothing to it. It's absolute swill, garbage. It's impossible not to add value to the videos that are on this account called Time is Honey. Let me see. I do notice there's 7 people in here. Nobody's talking. Hopefully, let me see. Let me see if they're just not showing up and they're showing up on the phone. Just close this up. Sorry. Oh yeah, and the last live that I did, I got a really important phone call at the very end, so I had to immediately jump off. So I apologize for that. I'm putting all these comments up just so the B-Man can't go back in and delete them. Okay, so the B-Man doesn't know that nobody is one word. He said no bodies watching you. Just crawl back into that hole you came out of. Cool, Anita's still here. All right, so let me see if I can find this video. See, there's a bunch of garbage here. Okay, we got some. This is a short video. I'll just play it for a minute. Well, let me pause this.
All right.
Let's see. How's it looking over here? All right, I'm going to play this.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Time is Honey. Today, we are at an undisclosed location in South Texas. And what we're doing today, I have two mentees, two first years, right? Going at it hardcore today with our mentor, John. He's over here, right here. Here's mentee. She's also part of the...
All right, so I'm not even going to play this whole video. I'm not going to play it because first, let me tell you why. I can already tell just by imagine this and put yourself in this situation. You're this mentor named John or whatever. You're trying to do a bee removal, and you got this absolute clown deciding he wants to be a YouTube star on his first ever removal. Walking around like a hot shot. Everybody's far away from him, just ignoring the living shit out of him. And he wants to make a YouTube video about it. I'd be like, put that damn phone away, man. You're either gonna do something or get the hell out of here. But no, not this guy. Not Rich. Not little Dicky here. You're lame. I'm gonna listen to a real bee chat at Walker Bee Ranch. Okay. I was thinking of watching that and just taking a sip of beer every time I hear Apis Biologics. I would be so trashed and on the floor if I took a sip every time I heard the word Apis Biologics or for every sentence that ended with the word so I would be trash. So anyway, you got this guy. You got hot shot McCoy here with his Oakleys on, being a hot shot. So here's what probably happened. This guy's going to do a removal, calls up this guy. He already tried to pawn off a basically dead swarm on him. And he says, hey, here's the deal. I'm going to go get paid for removal. I'm taking all the honey. And you just take these bees. Just get them out of here. That's about the only deal I've done that before. It was never with that kind of attitude. I would call a friend up, say, listen, I don't have any more equipment to keep bees. I'll remove the bees. I'll get paid. You can have the bees. Just bring your box. We'll put them in your box. Okay. I've done that, a handful of times, really small amount, not a big deal. So that's what this looks like. The video is titled, some colony takes up 3 deeps or something like that. But in later videos, you'll see that it doesn't even really take up more than 1 deep, if that. There's no footage of the actual cutout. So this dude's probably just getting in the way the whole time, just getting in the complete way. Running his mouth, just getting on everybody's nerves. So there was no real removal. He's just talking about it fills up 3 deeps. And then it doesn't. But it gets much worse, people. Don't think that this is as bad as it gets, because then the next video comes up. What's up, Lyndon Cachetta? How you doing? Hope them bees are doing great. I'm sure they are. Let's see. Let me make this smaller. I'm gonna go to the next the next piece of content.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh
welcome
God,
to
let me mute that.
Do a quick channel.
All right, where are the videos? Hold on. Sorry about this. I'm not very technically great. Okay. So this one I'm also not gonna play the whole thing. Only a minute or two.
All right.
Sorry. Hold on. Let me see what you guys can see. Okay, you can see me. I'm gonna scroll through this really quick. See if I can find a part where they're showing the bees. Okay. He just kind of rambles. Nothing wrong with that. Just rambles along for a while, saying the same thing over and over again.
Let me see if I can get you guys in on the shot here.
Get us in there.
This is what's going on right here with these girls.
Oh, these girls, huh?
So this was the feral colony that we caught up with yesterday. And this is what they're doing.
Okay, you already said that. Like, what are they doing, though?
Still a little bit of time before dark time. So I'm going to be patient here, let them do their thing.
Oh, are you?
I'm not sure. The top box is still empty. I just checked it. I put some feed in there, sprayed down the frames with some sugar water. So
Oof. Okay, so man, I really stopped it at just the right spot. So let's say me and Lyndon catch shed of bees here. Let's say me and Lyndon are on a cutout. Okay. Lyndon's been keeping bees a couple years. I'm not gonna insult somebody. You know, I don't know how long people been having bees, but let's say me and Lyndon are doing a cutout because he's from my area, and he says to me, "Hey Bruce, should I spray a bunch of sugar water?" Should I spray a bunch of sugar water into a cutout? And first of all, he said the top box was empty, so that means the first video was a lie. So it's not 3 deeps of bees. He should change that title. He put a feeder on. He put a feeder on a cutout, and then he sprayed a bunch of sugar water spray on the bees. I'd say, Lyndon, don't do that. Listen to me. I've already made these mistakes, so I'm going to try to save you from making the same mistakes I did. And you know what Lyndon would probably say? Hey, thanks. He would take it in and probably not do that. I don't know with this guy in this video. He's just flying by the seas, spraying sugar water all over a new cutout. Do you know if you've ever done cutouts? First of all, I fucked up a couple cutouts. Not a lot. I learned pretty quickly. Don't frame up honey into a cutout. Anybody will tell you that. Don't be framing up all kind of sticky frames into a cutout. Try to cage the queen. You know, just normal things. Try to cage her. Sometimes I don't. But don't be spraying goddamn sugar water all into a cutout. Like they're already stressed out enough. There's already going to be a lot of bee smell and honey smell seeping out into the area. I mean, Texas, there's probably a ton of bees there. They're going to start robbing this colony if you do that. So don't be doing stupid shit like that. I don't know. Somebody didn't tell him nothing, so let's suffer through a little bit more of this.
hopefully that will entice them to get on in there.
No.
But this is what they're doing right now. This is where they're at when I got here. So I got to wait, be patient, wait them out, and see what's happening with them. But how's everybody doing today?
All right, so let me just stop it again to clarify. Like, there's nothing wrong with going live after a cutout, especially your first cutout. You know, you're all excited. You want to talk about what you did. Like, did you learn something? Did your mentor, you know, what did you do? What the hell did you do? Don't keep telling us over and over that you're going to wait them out. This is what they're doing. He goes on some long, just rambling rampage about if we don't have bees and if all the bees died, we'll be dead in a couple of years. Man, who cares? Like, you're talking about a hypothetical dumb situation. It's all kinds of junk. So yeah, if you're excited about your bees, talk about your bees. Go live, make a video. Just know when to just shut up, though. Like, humble yourself a little bit, man. Oof, it got really bad. I'm just gonna randomly skip through this thing now. I'm just gonna randomly slide up here. Let's see. I'm gonna go. All right, so he put some bolts on the truck. Good idea. He gets stung at one point, runs away, pointing to this. All right, let's play a little bit. I don't know what this is.
Full of bees right here. There was a pipe running right down the middle. You can see where the pipe was right here. And then one side was pretty much like drone wax and a little bit of stores. And then the other side was all the brood and the honey.
Dude's so far away, man. They're not even.
There's a diehard.
They're not even Africanized looking.
Philosopher jerks. Yeah, hornets are jerks too. Yeah, they're flying demons, right, Lee? They're flying demons, man. Damn demon bugs.
Yeah, I don't know. Hornets aren't flying demons. They're damn wasps. Yeah, they're not fun when they come after you. You can't keep them like bees, but it's whatever. I don't know. It's just so like so predictable to say dumb shit. What's this?
Perfect opportunist, man. They're the perfect opportunist. They really are. They're only going to take what they need to survive. That's the cool thing about bees is
what?
Is they're not greedy. Well, I mean,
just randomly stopped there. Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell this guy that yeah, bees are greedy? That's why they rob each other. Yeah, they're gonna take more than they need to survive. That's why colonies have sometimes a bunch of honey left in the spring. Just stop saying dumb shit. Like just what did you do? Stop trying to educate people. You're not educated. You're just rambling weird shit.
Depends on how you look at it. Are they resourceful? Yeah. Are they opportunists? Yes. But they're only going to take what they need in the end.
No.
They're not going to go for pollen if they don't need it. They're not going to go for like nectar if they don't need it.
Can you support that statement with any type?
But they'll go rob out another colony. So yeah, this is what we did yesterday. This is my first removal, and we did it. Had my mentor John. He's been keeping bees for 40 years, and then had another beekeeping mentee from the Heroes to Hives program come down, super gung ho for it. Yeah, they're cute too. Yeah, wait till they sting you.
Let me scoot ahead. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I really don't want to catch my own swarms.
What?
If I can not catch my swarms, I'll be happy with that.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me stop that. Hold on. You don't want to catch your own swarms. Well, what does that even mean? Does that mean that you're going to be so good that your bees are not going to swarm? No, like you're just going to be that good. You're going to be that hot shot superstar in your first year that you're going to have no swarms. I mean, good luck with that. I mean, so far you've been unable to even keep a swarm in a box. Like, didn't have the sense to not put a plastic, basically heat chamber of a box on a deck in Texas. I don't know. Now you're going to be the perfect beekeeper and not have any swarms. You don't want to catch your own swarms. Like, where does that even come from? Let's see.
Because then they don't have to manage the swarms, and managing a swarm is a lot harder.
Why? Why? Managing a swarm is a lot harder than what? That doesn't even make any sense. It may look hard because of the beekeeper that you watch and whose live you take part in very often is constantly blowing it with bees and swarms, just blowing it every time. Every time this guy's buddies on over there in that other community that I'm blocked out of, almost every time that dude's getting swarms, it's a mess watching those videos. I'm watching, like, you look at my swarm videos, you see me, here I am, blah, blah, blah. I go up to the bees, very in a relaxed manner, just get them into the box. A couple minutes later, almost every goddamn one of my swarm videos. I mean, I'm not bragging, but it's so easy that even I can do it. I go up to the swarm, get them in the box, wait a little bit, or I come back at night, put the net on the box, take them home. Then I have them. This other dude can't even catch swarms in his own yard, just making a mess of them. They're going in the box, they're out of the box, they're back in the box, they're up in a tree, got the queen cage, then they're outside the box, then next thing you know, I don't know, they're gone. Like, it's just a big joke. It's a joke. I mean, let's hear some more of this wisdom here.
The one, and by the way, update on the queen, man. My other queen died, guys. She died, man. I don't know what happened. I was feeding them a lot, and she died. So a little bummer there.
Well, I'll tell you. This is for other people. Then I'll tell you what happened. He just gave it away. He was feeding, I don't know, 36 bees and a queen. A lot. Feeding them a lot. I don't know if that was off the paper towel. I don't know who taught him that, but that's what robbers do. They go into your box and what was essentially a feeder on your deck. You had a feeder with the queen in it, and they killed your queen. That's what the robbers do. So that's what happened. It's not a mystery. Now you know. Okay? I'm here to help. Let's just randomly scoot ahead again, because I don't know. He's looking at a butterfly for a while. Butterfly, let's see. What happens here? Is it even playing? Who's in here?
Yeah, I don't, and I don't either. But I sure as shit, you know what, Lee? I sure as shit did anchor these down to my truck pretty good. I know those aren't going anywhere. So I'm just going to take my time with it and have to drive slow. I mean, it's mostly highway and back roads anyway, so have to take my time with it. I thought about putting blocks of wood underneath, but I'm just going to strap it down and make a run for it.
I mean, not really much going on.
Yeah, they're all about ready to go in here.
It looks the same, my guy. So what is going on at the top of this box? Is that an inner cover, or is that just a screen?
Oh, thanks, Rodney. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for the share, guys.
What?
Pretty cool, right? It's really cool what digital technology has also allowed us to do. Here I am, South Texas, getting ready to load this truck up with bees. You guys are sitting at your computers or your devices, able to watch the process, give advice, input, thoughts, opinions, everything, And that's really cool. That's really cool because now next time.
Yeah, so anyway, that was my mistake. I don't know, about a year ago when I tried to give this individual just advice from somebody who's been messing with bees, a significant little amount of time and been messing with a good number of bees. And this jackass snapped on me. And it started a whole snowball effect. It went over and pissed off everybody. Pissed off a certain demographic of people. And now we're back, because the reason we're back, in case anybody, I see all these people in the background here not saying nothing. It's because I got some emails from this guy, and I even put one as a thumbnail about a couple videos back. There's a thumbnail of an email that he sent, just one of the emails. I have maybe 15 emails from him, all of them disgusting. I took a really tame one to make a thumbnail out of, where he says that I have a pretty mouth. He calls me sexy. Weird shit, just weird stuff. So yeah, anybody, I see there's some people in the background. So this guy, apparently he drove 2 hours, and he's like, it's not a long drive. I mean, maybe not to some people. If you're going to do a 2-hour drive with a fresh cutout, you're going to want to let them sit there a good amount of time, a solid week. It looks like they're out in the middle of nowhere. I can't see how anybody would be annoying to be like, oh, they gotta go right now, especially since he says somewhere in this video that he got the call about these bees months ago, back in the spring or something like that. So if he can wait from spring until October, he can wait for another 7 days. Yeah, you don't just rush a cutout 2 hours on a bumpy road. But let's see. I don't know. I'm just going to skip through. Because we still didn't get to the last video. The last video is the creme de la creme. What happens here?
Yeah, and you know what? I might take the third box off once they get all organized. If I see that all of them are in the second box, I might drop the third box off. We'll see what happens though. If they start migrating down, because my mentor said to leave them just as they are, because I wanted to break them down yesterday into different boxes, but he said better to leave them just as is and then break them down in the spring into different, split them off in the springtime into more colonies. Check a Texas sunset or what? Check it. There's a Texas sunset for you. Here you go.
I mean, creepy, whatever.
I'll lift them. I got it. I'll be able to lift it. My truck, they're pretty much level to my truck bed, so it won't be that hard for me.
How much is left of this?
They're right there.
Oh my God.
I'll be able to back my truck right up to them pretty much.
I'm going to wait for just a highlight of this video coming up, I think, in a minute.
I think we got about 5 or 6 frames of brood. Several frames.
All right, so let's stop it there. Okay, there's a good part. Okay. You got 3 10-frame deep stacked up there on that little table there. And you got 5 frames of brood. Anybody watching this who has done a cutout before, let's do the math here. You got 5 frames of brood. Let's say 5 beautiful full frames, which isn't easy, especially in a cutout where the combs are going vertical for a long time. Unless they're perfectly the width of a frame. That's beautiful. And if you can get 5 frames of brood, that's great. But what the fuck happened to the other 5 frames? What are the other 5 frames full of? Just in the bottom box. We didn't even get to the second box. So what happened in the first box? You got 5 frames of brood. Okay. What's in the other 5 frames? Did you frame up honey in there? Because that's a bad thing to do on the cutout in the fall. I don't care pretty much where you're at. So that's just the first box. Did you put 5 frames of honey in there? Or was it 5 just foundation frames or foundationless? Whatever you put in there, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. If you put honey in there, you're done. They're done. If you put 5 frames of foundation in there, okay. Or foundationless, whatever you want to put in there, great. But then what the hell is the second box for? What's in that second 10 frame deep box? What do you got? 10 more frames of foundation on top of a cutout? And then what's in the third box? It's just like, why didn't you just stack up 8 boxes and say it was an 8 frame, 8 deeps full of bees? What? You could have crammed them all into one. I mean, I saw the colony. I saw when the board came down. You could have got them all into one box. It's not a big deal. Anybody watching this who does cutouts would know that. If somebody keeping bees 40 years, doing cutouts 40 years, would know that. Even if you just watch cutout videos, there's a million beekeeping YouTubers who do cutouts. They do a great job. You could learn from them. You don't go framing up. You ain't going to see the really good cutout beekeepers on here. For example, Craig Mack from Liberty Bell Beekeepers. You see him doing cutouts. Has fantastic explanatory videos of how you remove bees. And he has only been keeping bees for a couple of years. But he's done a shit ton of bee removals. So he learned really fast. And where does he learn? Probably from watching 620 Dirt Rooster, JP the Bee Man, probably they're the top 2. Probably from watching Yappy, or goodness, there's a lot of good ones. Not from watching me. But you don't go framing up honey. You don't give bees too much space that they can't occupy and police and take care of. I don't know what the hell's going on with 3 boxes. Those frames are filled with joy and optimism. Whatever. So this is what you call an imposter of the worst degree. Don't get imposter mixed up with someone who just doesn't have experience, because There's plenty of inexperienced beekeepers on here with YouTube channels who maybe they don't do the right thing all the time, but they're much more welcoming of comments from people who are just trying to help. I don't know anybody with this weird cadence and tone of talking about bees. This kind of know-it-all thing going on. I don't know. Let's just play a little bit more because we got to see the cream of the crop. And I'm only going to need to play about 12 seconds of the final video. Let's just skip here. Let's see what happens here. All right, let's just see what happens here.
See that little front hole right there?
Yeah.
I know what my mentor also does to help with robbing is he'll put a hole on the back side here, and he'll put the same screen in yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, they're getting her.
Oh, shit, got it.
Oh.
Got it in the face.
Oh.
She got me.
Yeah, play it off.
Ouch.
Yeah, so anyway, let's go. All right, so to recap.
All right, good afternoon.
Oh, man,
everybody.
goddamn, why
Welcome
does
to
it keep
Honey.
doing that?
Do a quick channel update here.
All right. So to recap here, let's recap. Let me just go to the let me give you the full wrong thing. All right. Supposedly there was a 310 frame deep filling removal that was done. No footage of the actual removal. No big deal. You know, your hands are full. Your hands might be full. I can never get all the footage I would like to get when I'm doing a removal. Not even on the swarms. Or definitely not cutouts. 3 deeps. Then it changed to 2 deeps, I guess. It was still in 3 deeps, but with 5 frames of brood. Just a big wide open empty space. You could see robbing going on. Robbing was going on. Bees are about to take a bumpy ride the day after being cut out. Who knows what? They were sprayed with sugar water solution, which would make no sense. I don't know why you would do that. You could have just probably called up any beekeeper and said, hey, or just ask your mentor. He's like 500 yards behind you, probably trying to just stay away from you. Could have been like, hey, man, should I spray a bunch of sugar water in the fall on a cutout? He would have said no. I mean, he should have said no. But let's just go to the last little part of this last video. Where is it? There's ready for... Okay, this is a long one. I'm not playing the whole thing. I'm only going to need to play a couple minutes.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
Let me make this thing big. Who's in here? Why is it saying 5 people? Say something. God, man. All right, let's share this. Do I want to be big? No, I want to be small. Let's see this intro. It's like every other YouTuber.
Do another episode of Time is Honey. Got the bees back. They are safe and sound. There they are right there.
Okay.
I got in about, 10:30, 11-ish last night. Got them stacked up, got them set up. Still a little cool out here, but they are starting to come out right now a little bit.
Okay.
I was just out here. There's a couple out here doing the orientation flights right.
All right. So everybody do what I did. Here's what I did. I looked at this thing and I'm thinking, I don't know, that entrance is pretty wide open and I don't see a single bee on this thing. There ain't a damn bee on this thing. I keep saying bees are flying around. I don't see bees flying around. I could be dead wrong. This thing could be full of bees. Hopefully it is, for his sake. For his sake, I hope they're full of bees. That this box is full of bees, but the you know I don't know what in me is saying. I think they're probably not there anymore.
right now. But they are in there. Looks like they made the trip back just fine. And
Where's one bee?
yeah, they're definitely a good healthy colony.
Oh, I know I do.
But what I did
one.
notice last night while I was rendering down some wax, hive beetles. Looks like this colony was having a hive beetle issue. But I'm gonna try and get that under control. I got some weed barrier down under here. Hey, good morning, Texas, on the barn on the back. 20, how you doing this morning? Got the girls home, man. I got them home last night, man. I'm super excited.
All right. So just to remind you again, I'm not laughing at this absolute cornball's misfortune, if that is what happened. If his bees left, I'm not laughing at a beekeeper losing their bees. I'm just, if I even laugh, it's just because this dude's such a jackass, and I feel like we kind of get what we deserve sometimes. But I'm trying to see a part in this video where there's some bees. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to scoot forward. He's just going to show his face and yak about nothing. All right. So here we get a close up. Let me just come back a little bit. Okay. Let me play this.
Pulling up. When I was stapling up the box, the staple gun started giving me shit. Started giving me a hard time.
Okay.
So I couldn't see. I mean, I had a flashlight, but I was really trying to work without the flashlight because I really didn't. I didn't want to really disturb the bees too much.
What
so it was
bees?
weird, but like right when it got dark, the staple gun started working really good. So there was like
just rambling. I just want to see some bees, my guy. Where are the bees at? Let me see if I can scroll forward again a little bit. Let's see if I can scroll forward a little bit here. His face. He doesn't want to show the bees. Okay, here we go. We're back at the bees. Let's hit play again.
I still got 3 boxes, but I was able to lift it. It wasn't that bad. It's probably about 60 pounds maybe. It really wasn't overly heavy. But had it been any taller, I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself. No way. And I'm still sitting here debating if I should take off the top box. I'll have to get with my mentor and see what he says about it. If I should leave the top box on. Yeah. Yeah, and this wasn't complete. It had a lot of resources.
Hold on, let me move here. I have a lot of resources. He's using all the beekeeping terminology, all the cliche beekeeping terminology. All right, let me scoot this back.
Yeah, see, in this colony, I'll be able to split this guy down in the spring. I'm going to leave it right where it's at with these 3 boxes, I think. Because I think they're already starting to go up top and dry out the wax.
What?
Because there's coated foundation up top. So I think they're figuring out already that there's wax up top.
Where's
and they're
the
going to start
bees,
drawing it
though?
out. And if that's the case, that's something that I really need right now is the wax. So if that's the case, I'll just leave it in there and let them work at it.
In October?
And maybe I'll build a queen screen.
A what?
Keep her down on the bottom, and just have them do all. Start building wax up there.
All right, it's getting pathetic at this point. I mean, queen screen. That's probably not the worst word. Build up. Okay, here's what I want to see. I want to see some goddamn bees. Let me scoot this back a little bit. I don't know. I mess with bees. I want to see bees.
See what they do. See how they take. It's kind of hectic, and it wasn't hectic in here last night, but
take the lid off.
Yeah, back 20. You're not the only one in Texas, man. Yeah, no, it wasn't a good honey year for a lot of people.
For what's he talking about? For a lot of people, it was a stellar honey year. It's like I'm sick of honey. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm gonna just scroll through just a tiny bit more. I did see one bee fly around the box, But I think he just rambles on about some crap. Oh, he goes in the house. I don't know. He starts showing some other stuff. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to show anymore. All right. I'm not going to show anymore. I'm not going to like abuse my audience. I could play that other live stream, but it's like nails down a chalkboard, really. So let me just put this here. I don't know. So that's it. Oh, he's saying something about I'm gonna split this down into three boxes in the springtime. Oh, I don't know. You gotta. I'd like to see some evidence that there's bees in the box. There got to be some bees in there. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong. I don't care if a video comes out and there's a shit ton of bees flying in and out. Good, but I would have to imagine that Texas is quite a bit warmer than Pennsylvania. It's chilly here. I'm sure it's not as chilly there. Anything above, not even 50, anything above like 48, and if the sun is out, my bees are gone. They're going no matter what. Just like anybody's bees. That's nothing to brag about. But in Texas, I'm sure it's warmer than that. And the sun was definitely out. There should have been a ton of bees coming in and out of there. But I don't. My gut says they're gone. So if this dude would just give it up, don't give up beekeeping. I mean, it's a fun hobby, so stick with beekeeping, but just forget everything you think you know about bees. Just wipe your brain clean of everything you think you know about bees and shut up and listen to somebody. Make videos. That's what I say. Make videos, but shut the fuck up in your videos. Talk about something else. I don't know. It's your channel, but stop getting on a podium to thinking you're telling people stuff. People watching you have bees, man. They know you're full of shit. And the funny thing is, when you look through those comments on them other videos, that's the thing about this beekeeping community here. Everybody kisses each other's ass so bad that they're gonna let people just fumble and fall and stall out and make gargantuan mistakes because they're afraid to say, "Hey, don't do this dumb thing." They just want to talk about YouTube and just it's like toxic positivity. That's what I'm saying. Toxic positivity. Keep at it. Don't quit. Keep going. This weird talking about bees like they're your little girlfriends, like they're your little children. I don't know. There's my little girls. There's my little ladies. I don't know. Just watch who you people mess with bees. Just watch who you learn stuff from. Even people that haven't done things for a long time, they still could have something to teach you. Not this guy. This guy can only show you. It's almost like just bloopers. Like it's like a parody of beekeeping. It's so bad that it's almost on purpose. I don't know. I don't know how I could just mess up so bad. But who else is in here? Anybody want to jump in? Tell me I'm wrong. I'm gonna put the link in here. Where's all these Be the Lighthouse people? Where are you at? I don't know. Say something. I don't have anywhere to be tonight. I'm not going to get any emergency phone calls. I might have to go get a beer because I'm thirsty. But, is there any good bee videos lately? I don't know. My feed is really filled with a lot of just not that much good stuff. Let's see what my feed even looks like. Let's see. I never use my laptop to watch YouTube. Let's share the screen. This is gonna be a little treat that I'll do. I'll show videos that I watched. I might even unsubscribe from some people. I'll show you because my feed can be annoying sometimes. Let's Chrome tab it. Let's select YouTube. Let's share it. Bloop. All right, so this is what my feed looks like right now. I subscribe to a variety of things. Let's see. Where's I don't even know how to use this thing. Oh, my subscriptions. Let's go to there. Click on there. Okay. Let's go down. See if there's any. Oh, wrong thing. See if there's any B videos here. I like to watch some chess channels. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, I don't watch any of these. I got some interesting people I'm subscribed to. Yeah, this doesn't look as good as it does on my phone. Here you can watch Ridge. I watched the Ridge Life video. It was a good video. His bees are killing it. There's Bruce's bees. I watched some of his videos. Lately, it's just kind of just so many beekeeping channels just become these weird kind of clickbait thumbnails and just not really too much. They just changed. Like they were so good at first and now they're just kind of all the same. All their channels look the same. Wow, you'll never believe this. And wow, look at this. Oh my God. I just found this channel today called Mr. and Mrs. Bee Rescue. It looks pretty good. I'll check them out. Let's Bees is an okay channel too. They do a lot. I think she's a treatment-free beekeeper. She says she is. I don't see anything to say she isn't. RNS Bees I watch. They're treatment-free beekeepers. They're doing okay. Gus Mitchell. I really like Gus Mitchell's channel. He dude just has a really comfortable way of talking about bees. He doesn't talk any bullshit like I do. I learned some good things from him. Not really about beekeeping, but because commercial beekeepers do things so differently. But I like that channel. I think I've watched all his videos so far since I found that channel. Jason Chrisman, another channel that I really used to like. And I still do like Jason Chrisman, and I like his videos, but see how it's just becoming these, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I don't know, they kind of look clickbaity to me. A lot of products being sold, and I'm not against that. Go get that money. But I get kind of turned off when so many products are being jammed into videos. Let's see. Texas Bee Works. Yeah, not really much here. Let's see who's in here. Hey, what's up, Patty? How you doing? I'm gonna get rid of that. That was kind of a flop. I was thinking I was kind of picturing how it looked on my phone, and it's totally different than it looks on the laptop. Oh, cool. Let me see. Lenny Cachetta has been watching more gardening videos lately than bee videos. Yeah, I love gardening videos, but I've been, to be dead honest, I watch TikTok more than YouTube by far. Like too much. There's so much good stuff on TikTok. I know I'm too old for TikTok. There's some old people on there, but I do love TikTok. Anybody who messes with bees or gardening, you can make cool little short TikTok videos, and they blow up, if they're semi okay. Patty's in the house, popping in. How you doing? it's just another episode of. I was open to talk about bees, but once you've kind of talked about everything, what's there really to talk about? I think I'll do a future one about swarm trapping. I'll have some things ready to show, but swarm trapping is like there's thousands of swarm trapping videos, and they're all over the place. They're just everywhere. There's about 20% of them that they're perfect. They tell you the perfect thing you need to know. And then the rest of them are just people like the guy we were just talking about, talking out their ass. They never did it before. They just want a video that's going to get some views. They don't really know what they're doing. They're just making feeders and hanging them up. So cool. This was fun. Chewed up a little hour. Chewed up everybody's ear for an hour. If there's anything as I roll out of here, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go watch TikTok again. Maybe put together a couple more shorts. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave me some comments. Anybody who wants to come on here and be a guest, just leave a comment or send me don't send me emails. Leave a comment. Leave comments. Yeah, it'll be fun. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.